Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. So today I want to talk about the qualities in your life that you move towards, that you engage in, that you have desire for and act on, and how they lead you places, how there's no coincidence about this. So as I started to build my business, I had a vision of myself, and there was this gap between who I was being and who I saw myself to be. Now, there's always going to be a gap because we always desire more. We always want more. However, this was a very significant gap. I wasn't showing up in the world the way I imagined myself to be, who I knew myself to be. And one of the ways that I wasn't doing this was in how I dressed. So at some point, even before I was making huge amounts of money, or, it's all relative, but I started going shopping and up-leveling what I wore and how I dressed. I did this in other areas of my life as well, but for this Facebook Live, I want to speak specifically to that. I went to Neiman Marcus in Chicago and started to buy DVF, Diane van Furstenberg clothes. I had never purchased her stuff. And for me, this was a big up level. I was, $500, $1,000, $1,200 on single items, dresses, things that felt like a lot of money to me at the time. And there was a wonderful woman there who helped me and showed me how amazing DVF was, Diane van Furstenberg. And they looked great on me. I wish I was wearing one of her dresses right now. I'm not, but I did want to speak to this because it's pertinent to what's happening right now in my life. So I bought clothes, I bought dresses, I bought shoes even, I bought jewelry. I have a ton of her jewelry. And I love it. I get compliments on it all the time when I wear her stuff. People are like, wow, you look fantastic. You walk in the room and like people stop and notice. And there's a palpable shift when I wear her designs. So, okay, flash forward several years. And I've just hired about a month ago a new personal assistant who is beyond amazing. She is totally kick-ass. I've had a number of personal assistants along the way, and she is by far the most on it, the most personable, the most attentive to my needs. She's thinking ahead and seeing what I need even before I need it, which was something that I thought, oh, that's what I really need. I need someone who's thinking 5 steps ahead for me. Well, the other day she was driving me someplace and we were chatting in the car, and she tells me, and I didn't know this when I hired her, she tells me that she used to be Diane van Furstenberg's personal assistant for 5 years. For 5 years. Diane handpicked her when she was a model, and she was at an event, and Diane was like, ooh, this woman has something. I will hire you. And she worked for her for 5 years. And Diane still sends her texts and checks up and says, how's her little one? She has a little boy now, all of this. So what does this mean? I don't know. Here's the thing, I don't know right now. But there are no coincidences in life. It's not a random universe that we live in. This means something. I don't know what it means yet. Okay, maybe it means that I'm going to meet Diane van Furstenberg, a total fangirl. Oh my God, that would be such a fangirl moment. Okay, maybe it means something else. Maybe it means that I am going to be working at that level. I don't know. That would be fantastic. One of the things that I was talking to Virginia about, my personal assistant, was like, she was saying, Diane worked hard, played hard. She was always going. Maybe this is a sign, like this is what I'm stepping into. Now, that is how I function right now, but there's always the next level. And I will be straight, I'm not at the Diane van Furstenberg level. She was running a mega business. and living in New York and doing all sorts of fashion industry stuff, and that isn't my world. That said, maybe that's what this is leading me towards. Maybe that's what this means. I don't know yet. So check back with me 6 months, a year, 2 years from now. Let's see what this means, okay? Now for you, what's the takeaway? The takeaway is start saying yes to the things that are right there in front of you that you desire. For me, it was buying the shoes, buying the jewelry, buying the clothes. And look at this interesting intersection that has happened a few years later. Now, I didn't know that when I was working this brand, buying this brand. That said, it does mean something. There are no coincidences. And so now also I have this connection with my assistant, which makes us bond and have loyalty to each other and helps us grow together, right? So that could be part of what this is about. But we won't know until this fully flushes out. And for you, I want you to start thinking about what your desire is right in front of you and to say yes to that. You never know what that's going to bring you in the future. And I will tell you, it has brought me something amazing right now because I am so well supported, and I love that, and that allows me to do my work out in this world in a much bigger way. Okay, for you, by the way. Okay, with that, rock it out. Be unstoppable, and see you in the next live. Take care. Bye-bye.